Happy Friday, Bryan Manning here with the weekly update. Let's get right to it. So Monday this week, we got existing home sales. Existing home sales were up 0.8%. This is for the month of May. Expectations were that existing home sales would be down 1%. So good to see a beat as far as expectations are concerned there. Wednesday this week, we got new home sales. I was checking out my notes here. New home sales, year-over-year basis, down 6.3%. This is signed contracts for new construction. What's interesting, though, if we look at new home sales, is that household formations are down about 1 million right now. And that's interesting to see. That means that less people are moving out of their parents' house and moving into a home. And that's where you have a household formation that's really formed when two people move out and join a household together. So perhaps because we're down 1 million household formations this year, that's having an impact on signed contracts, new home sales, because usually that would be a lot of the purchasers in that marketplace. We'll have to watch. It just seems like costs are expensive everywhere out there, and perhaps people are waiting right now and not moving out on their own, maybe living at home longer with their parents. Then Thursday this week, we had pending home sales. Pending home sales were up 1.8% on a month-over-month basis. This is great to see. This is signed contracts, which I'm really excited for. And then today we got PCE. So PCE is the personal consumption expenditure. This is the Federal Reserve's favorite gauge of inflation. So we get a core reading, and then we get a headline reading as well. So headline reading was in line expectations. That was up 0.1%. That was in line. Then we get the core rating. The core reading was expected to be up 0.1%, and it was actually up on paper 0.2%. It was actually up 0.018, so not even 0.2%. So a little bit higher than expectations there. You know, it's going to be hard for us to make some progress on inflation into the future months, really into January of next year. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. As we've talked about before, the Federal Reserve has two mandates. One is price stability. The other is employment. So if we're just looking at only inflation, it's going to be hard for them to want to cut interest rates. But if we look at employment and we get next week's employment reports, perhaps that's a catalyst for a Federal Reserve rate cut. I'm not really sure yet. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. I'm around all weekend. I'm available 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you have any buyers that you want pre-approved, give me a call. I'd love to help you. Happy Friday. Have a great day.